Welcome, everybody. It's River City Plus, the show after the show for River City Live. And if you tuned in today, you met Steve Howard and Ali Boudreau of Trivia Nation. Thanks, you guys, for putting on a really fun game for Valentine's Day for Rance and me. Remember when I won? I got every question right, and he didn't get a single one right?
Something
Remember
like that. Yeah.
For those who saw the show, you might have seen it go down a little bit differently than that, where Rance beat me very soundly at trivia. But let's talk first of all, and we'll start with you, Ali, but Steve, definitely we want to hear from you as well as the owner of Trivia Nation. So what is the function of Trivia Nation? I know we've all been to those bars and those restaurants where there's team trivia going on. There's actually a company that puts that on, right?
Correct, yes. And it's called Trivia Nation. Steve is our owner. We host trivia nights all throughout the state of Florida, while partnering with restaurants and bars all throughout the state. Now we have just opened up our private and corporate side, and we are looking to start our private events side. So if you have any interest in hosting a trivia night for your corporation or business, I definitely recommend reaching out to us. We bring all the fun, all the magic.
Now, you can actually personalize those questions too. Like, for example, if at Channel 4 we wanted to have like a party where instead of just sitting around and looking at each other and talking work, we could actually play against each other, make teams.
Absolutely. All of our games are personable and customizable. We can do it catered towards your business, towards your team, or even towards your personality. So definitely give us a call. Definitely give us a shout out on Instagram and LinkedIn. We definitely want to make sure that we stay connected with everyone because we definitely want to get involved with all of our businesses.
Now, Steve, let me ask you this question, okay? So you've been doing this for a minute. You know, how long has Trivia Nation? I'll let you pass the mic along. How long has Trivia Nation been doing this now?
Let's see, I'm 50. I started hosting when I was 29. I'm 50 now. So, yeah, it's been a while, but about 17 years, I think I've done it full time. So it's been a fantastic life choice, actually. So we bring people together to have fun. It's a lifestyle business. I've been able to raise a family and meet a lot of excellent people and it's just, I've been thrilled that we do this for the community and that everyone enjoys it. So yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, people really do have a good, fun time. And I've been saying, like, nobody believes me. It's Valentine's Day, so I bring this up. I said this to my podcast partner, Christine. I thought it would be a good first date with somebody. Like, if you were going to go on a date with someone and go play team trivia, you'd get to know, like, what they know, and it gives you something to talk about. But even families go together, work groups. I have a really fun story for you. I was a host for Trivia Nation until just very recently, time constraints. It's really fun, though, to be a host. And one of our regular teams was from Borland Groover, and they do colonoscopies. So yesterday, he's going to love that I'm doing this, but yesterday he had his colonoscopy as a responsible adult over the age of 50, I'm sure you know.
I've had mine.
We walk in and he's like, I sure hope this isn't the location where the bitch mob works. And that's the team name for the Borland Groover. We walk in, don't you know he's in recovery? And like everyone's like, oh my God, it's the trivia host. So yeah, so people, it's, you know, you can't even imagine what different workplaces get together to actually go to a trivia night and unwind and let off steam.
You mentioned families that go. And so something that I really enjoy, and now I have teenagers myself, but when I was younger and I was hosting, I would see parents would bring their teenage kids, and I was so excited because I knew that was a very difficult time for me with my parents. When I was 14 or 15, I probably wouldn't hang out with them. Had there been live trivia nights or Trivia Nation, I would have, because they would have bought me dinner, and then we would have had a lot to talk about because, you know, you're asking about sports or science or history or whatever, and you're getting to know the person. So it's definitely a great icebreaker. It is a good first date, but if you don't know anything about trivia, it's a bad first date. Right?
Yes, exactly. You could definitely.
But you can find out if you want to hang out with that person or not.
Shoot your shot and not succeed with that if you're not somebody on trivia. Ali, would you like to ask us leftover questions?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. So we had this shootout on the show, and I did mention that Rance took me down, but that was a speed round. I have you guys all to myself now, so I get to just play. So will you ask me the leftovers?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, our first category is going to be iconic couples.
Okay.
This iconic couple brought music, comedy, and romance to TV screens in the 70s with their unforgettable comedy hour. Who are they?
Are they Sonny and Cher?
Correct.
See, you didn't go back far enough when Rance and I played. Okay, that was a good one.
The next one is Boy Band Obsessions.
All right.
In 1999, girls everywhere were head over heels over this boy band and their hit, I Want It That Way. Name that band.
Was that okay, I want it that. It's either NSYNC or Backstreet Boys. I'm going to say Backstreet Boys.
Correct.
Yay!
2-0.
Ryan's over there playing. Ryan, do you want to come over here and play too? He's got to push buttons. All right. But if I don't know one, I'm gonna consult.
The next one is movie soundtrack ballads.
Okay.
I Will Always Love You from The Bodyguard had fans falling in love and became one of the best-selling love songs of all time. Whitney Houston sang it, but what other iconic female singer wrote it?
Dolly Parton.
Correct.
Yes.
Well done. Second to last one.
Okay.
Royal
The
Love.
penultimate. Okay.
Before she got the real-life princess treatment, Meghan Markle ruled the screen in what hit legal TV drama?
Suits.
Incredible.
Did you watch that?
I did. I do.
I did not, but it's
so
making a resurgence,
good. It's
and
so
they're
good.
having a spin-off.
Do you watch? Do you guys watch Suits?
No, it's actually on
It's-
my list of the next binge shows.
It is. It's going to be binge.
My wife watched
Your wife.
I tried.
You tried.
I
Okay.
seen
So
episode 1 on a plane, and I was like, this show is great.
That'll have
it's
to be
really
our
good.
homework.
Yes.
We'll have to watch
it's a
it
really
and then we'll
fun.
report back.
It's fun. And Meghan Markle. No, but they're doing a new version of it, a reboot.
Okay.
But Meghan Markle's really good. She's really good in it. She's cute and sassy.
All right, last
Steve's
one.
like, I'm gonna have to just take your word. Just Google it. Okay.
All right, the
Last
last
one.
category, we're going to have to make a toast for this one.
Okay.
Sam Malone and Diane Chambers had a love story full of romantic curveballs, sometimes sweet, sometimes sour, but always entertaining.
And the question is, sing the theme song to Cheers.
Oh, it was going to be what sitcom are they from, but I think we're going to have
Well,
to
let's
hear
all
it.
sing. Ready? Sometimes you wanna go.
Where everybody knows your name.
Bum bum bum.
Unfortunately, I don't know that
I
one.
know you're not. You're not in the demo, as they say. Get out. You wait. We'll suck the youth right out of her. Okay, so this just goes to show you, though, that at Trivia Nation there are going to be questions because if you missed the show today, there was a Taylor Swift question, a Rihanna question. You're gonna really go all the way through all of the different generations, so
A
everyone in your
variety.
family can play a role.
Absolutely. We have a variety of different shows between general knowledge to pop culture to what's that song. We can really hit any interest that you can think of.
One thing I used to love is when the kids would come with us and they would get a question right because they had learned it in school. And you know that whole prevailing thing with teenagers where they say, I'm not going to ever use this in real life. Well, guess what? You might at a trivia show.
Those fun facts do come in handy now.
They really do. It's great when you're sitting there and they're asking some kind of like periodic table question and you're like, there's no way I'm remembering that, but you just had it in your third period that day.
Exactly.
So that's-
exactly.
How do you two know each other? It seems
Okay.
like you have a more of a rapport.
You notice that.
than just our meeting today.
Okay, so
This is not our
Allie,
first time meeting.
Allie is my daughter's big sister in their sorority, so she's my daughter that way in sorority language, but actually they're roommates. So so I know this kid.
Yes, I met Chloe Thomas 2019.
Yeah,
and,
so since freshman year of her.
Yeah,
so,
5 years, I think.
Yeah.
About,
And she's like family now. So now she's with Trivia Nation and they're like family as well. So it's all perfect.
All found our way back to Jacksonville, too.
Well, I hope somebody watching right now is thinking, you know what? I've got a date night or I've got a fun work get together and I don't know where I want to go. Or maybe you want to have Trivia Nation come to you. And that would be something very easy to set up. How would they do that? Just go online to Trivia Nation to find a show or to actually invite you out to their event?
We have a couple of different ways that you're able to contact us through inquiry submissions via our website. You can always email us. Our administrative admin email is admin@trivianation.com, or you can email me directly at allie@trivianation.com if you're looking to book your private or corporate event.
Now, Allie,
And so, excellent. And Allie's only been with us 1 week. and
that's what I was just going to say.
she did
She's
so well,
new
and I'm
on the
letting her answer
job.
all these questions.
She's
and she,
crushing it.
absolutely, we knew she would.
She actually
so.
started, and before her first day, Steve goes, "You're going to come on television with me." She's
Yeah,
like,
no, I'm
"What?"
so happy. Well, Eden, so thank you so much for letting us come on today, and thank you so much for hosting for us, and then obviously the referral to Allie, and so we're so excited to have her, and so some also some ideas. So we just did a wedding. We did a trivia event for a wedding.
Really?
Excuse me. Yeah. So they gave us their questions about their life together and how they met and all that. So we did that, during the reception, which was fantastic. And then we've done recently a 50th birthday party. We've done 40th birthday parties. So those are fun. You just give us the questions, and then we come with a congenial, fun, gregarious host, and we throw this, help to throw your party. So those are some suggestions. And
And they don't have to write all the questions, right? Just the ones they want that'll be personal.
yeah, we can personalize it however they would like. But yes, in those cases, it's typically about them.
Yes.
And then we can, if it's a 40-year-old birthday party, we're going to do some 90s music questions or something like that, or 50s, 80s, something similar. But in those cases, those are personalized for their life.
That's cool. That's
yeah.
amazing.
And then recently, like as far as corporate events, we've done events for Blue Cross Blue Shield. We've done events for Fidelity. We just did Pacesetter, which is a staffing agency. That went really well. So we do best probably for corporate events, 20 people to say 250. We've done like Stetson, University of Florida, lots of schools, universities. So lots of different opportunities for you guys to have a great time with us.
It's very all-encompassing, and you've even added in these really cool, quick game show computerized games. And I was out at one of the locations playing with that, and every team gets a buzzer. So that's a whole different thing too that you've now branched out into. And I know that at one of your locations you have this huge prize that everybody can win. So it's really cool. Here's how you do it. If you go to trivianation.com, you can find your night that you want to play one of these games. Let's say, getting back to the restaurants and the bars. You look up and you're like, oh, Tuesday night I've got friends coming into town, or I just want to go out. So you can see all the different neighborhoods, and you can find a location. And it's just, if you didn't know this existed in Jacksonville, you're welcome, because it's just a really fun way to spend time with friends, get to know each other. And like we mentioned earlier, it can be a fun family night as well. And it's certainly been like that for me. My proudest moment as a parent, and you can ask your roommate about this, was when we had the kids with us, and the answer was Twinkies. And my kids said, "What are Twinkies?" And I'm like, I'm such a good mom. They don't know what Twinkies are. But really, it was because here we call them something, we were not getting them the real brand. We were getting them like knockoff Twinkies. But I pretended like it was because we're so healthy.
I like your frugality there.
Yeah.
That's nice. And something that Eden mentioned, I don't know if you guys have been to trivia nights before. Sometimes they aren't done in maybe the best restaurant or bar. At Trivia Nation, we have been able to work with really excellent establishments, businesses that are trying, businesses that have culture, businesses that treat their service staff and back of house with respect, owners that are respectful to us and to their customers. So we're thrilled to we work with 175 restaurants and bars and country clubs. These are good locations. You will have an excellent time if you go to see them. And then, of course, if something doesn't go well, let us know, and we can help to communicate with that venue to make service better. So we're all trying to get better at what we do. But our hosts are lots of fun, and we work in really excellent places to go eat and drink. So we'd really love to have you.
So thank you both for coming and being on River City Live and also on River City Plus. There you go, Allie. You get to say the goodbye, okay? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to say, the last thing I'm going to say is River City, and then you and I are at the same time going to say live, okay?
Sounds great.
So thank you for being a part of River City Plus today. We were happy to have you both on our Valentine's Day show. Make sure you're with us Monday morning at 9:30 on River City Live.